Hey, remote viewers. I just wanted to say that I hope everybody's doing really great right now. I know that times are hard and it can be tough to be stuck in your house. It can be tough to not know what's happening tomorrow. Uncertainty is one of the tenets, actually, of controlled remote viewing. Why do I say that? Well, if you think about it, when you show up at a target to remote view it, it's like showing up in a dark room. Imagine if you woke up one day and you were in the pitch dark and your legs were just dangling in the midair and you were floating in midair and you didn't know where you were. You didn't know if you were indoors or outdoors or where the ceiling or floor was. That's a pretty insecure feeling. And what happens when you get that kind of feeling is you tend to panic. It's scary. The conscious mind grapples to identify what's happening. And as humans, because we always want to be safe and because we're kind of ruled by our conscious minds in many ways, sometimes the first tendency is just to be like, I've got to know. I've got to know where I am in space-time. I've got to feel secure. And it can be so difficult. So, because it's so tough, I just want to tell you that this time in your life is really important. It's important because you're going to be learning things and growing in ways that you don't even realize right now, that you might not realize for a long, long time. Know that this is great preparation for remote viewing. One of the things we have to do in our daily lives to make us better remote viewers is to recognize that we have to become comfortable with uncertainty. You've got to get to the point where you can deal with the fact that nothing is certain, that we never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. And it's the same thing when you're remote viewing. You often don't have a clue what you're remote viewing, even though you can describe it accurately and find out that you were very accurate once you get your feedback. So I want to encourage you. This is all part of Life Lessons 101. This COVID thing, the thing to keep in mind is right now, it might not be all that important to think about how did it start? Where did it come from? Who's behind it? Maybe it's more important to think about where do we go from here? What do we do from here? And make sure that whatever decision that you make in that regard, that it's based in love and kindness, generosity and gratitude. Love, kindness, generosity, and gratitude. That's the important thing. If your life is vast in those things, then no matter what happens tomorrow, we're always on a sure road. And even if your life is full of uncertainty, the one thing that you can be certain of is who you are. Determine who you want to be in this life and then be that person. Look for others to help, even if it's online or through phone calls, and just be that person that you want to be. I know you can do it. I love you very much. And this week's PRV moment is all about remote viewing, uncertainty, and what to do from here on out. And I know you've got this. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.